Look, guys, I'm just gonna say that I am a massive fan of Bill Skarsgård. He's a brilliant actor. Hey, Georgie. But these are the type of movies that he should stay clear of. It's gonna give his career a very bad look. Now, Hollywood's latest obsession with remakes continues with the remake of The Crow, a movie that nobody asked for, a movie that nobody wanted. Who was checking for this? I don't know. But look, the original movie starring Brandon Lee is an absolute cult classic. I am a firm believer that there's certain things that you do not touch. You leave it as it is and let the legacy continue. Instead, you try to create something new that might end up tarnishing the legacy of the original. Now, story stays the same, guys. Focuses on Eric Draven, who meets Shelly. Something goes wrong. You know the story. I don't want to spoil anything, yeah. It's all out mayhem. Dude gets an opportunity to come back and exact revenge on those who did him wrong. That's about it. That's as surface level as it gets. Let's talk about the romance. Now, this was supposed to be the most important aspect of the movie because this is where it becomes believable or not. And honestly speaking, guys, the chemistry between Bill and FKA doesn't work at all. There's no chemistry, so you never get attached to the characters. So when this incident happens, there's never a point where you're like, wow, this is really bad. No, it never happens. And credit to Skarsgård. He tries to create a character, that everybody can gravitate towards. But that never happens because the script doesn't do him any favors. I mean, this is like a gothic John Wick. That's the best way I can describe this, but not a good version of John Wick, and it's unfortunate, guys, to see Skarsgård do these type of movies. I mean, this is not a second movie. Boy kills world, so I think he should just stay clear from these movies. I would love to see him in Nosferatu and back as Pennywise, which is confirmed. I'm very happy. But these types of movies, he should just stay away. And FKA Twigs, I think, where's the next album? I want some music. Just give me music, Don't do this. Don't do this. And, from a visual standpoint, guys, the movie looks okay. It's stunning. It's clean. It has that modern, like I said before, the John Wick style, It has a very distinctive look that it's going for. And in terms of that, it executes that very well, But as for the other things, it's just lackluster, guys. It's a movie that, frankly, shouldn't even exist. But we live in a time now where it does. If I think about a movie like this maybe 3-4 years ago, it wouldn't have been made. And that's probably why this movie has been stuck in development hell for I don't know how many years. I mean, you had Bradley Cooper, Jason Momoa. There was a lot of actors attached to this, and it never got to the point of people actually being like, let's make this movie. And I can understand why, the version of the story that they went with. I don't like the look of Skarsgård, his Crow, his version of the Crow. It looks more like Jared Leto's Suicide Squad version of Joker, and I am not a fan. That original look that Brandon Lee had, it was just, iconic. And I think they should have tried a version where they just, take the comic book, the 1989 comic book, and try to create a version of that. Draw directly from that and just give us a new version of that. That would have worked well in their favor. But instead, this version of The Crow, guys, I don't know. But it's not for me. It's not a movie that I can recommend. It's not something. It's as bad as you expected it to be. And that's pretty scary because it is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just a bad movie. And that There's nothing good that comes from this movie, guys. There's nothing good I can say about this movie because it's just another example of what's currently happening. Taking a old IP, giving it a fresh coat of paint and just giving it to people. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You have to read the room. You have to understand the climate of where we currently find ourselves in, Understand your audience and then you'll deliver something with substance. When it comes to a rating, guys, I'm giving this a 1 out of 5. I'm sorry, but this is not good, guys. Not good at all. It's bad. It's really bad. And that's just me being brutally honest. Please let me know what you guys think about The Crow. I am shocked. Just go back, watch the original. Brandon Lee was amazing in that. It's a movie that has aged very well. 80s cinema classic. Just watch that, You'll be okay. You will be fine. And that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.